So how do I bounce back? I survived. I lived. How do I bounce back? I become bouncer. I jump in to my own classroom and I operate as teacher. Teacher decides who sits in that classroom, who participates, who contributes. And a good teacher is going to cultivate a connected culture. And so we start here. We start by cultivating a connected culture in our own consciousness, what I like to think of as our personal classroom. And so in my personal classroom, I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to be really mindful of this today by knowing all that I love in my classroom. I love free-flowing conversation. I love conversation that moves the conversation forward. I love feeling energized in my classroom. I love feeling inspired. I love appreciating all the different views and perspectives. I love seeing the different expressions. As a speech professor, I loved the way one single speech could be delivered 25 different times, and that turned into 100 different times, 200 different times. All these times were like different ways of someone expressing themselves. And I loved that in my classroom. So that is all that I know. Every time I say I love, what I'm saying is I allow, I accept that in my classroom. I love that in my classroom. I allow that in my classroom. So when it's not a love, we don't have to assign any value there. We don't have to put an emotion with it, because then we're still giving. All we have to say is, door closed. You're not allowed in here. I know love. I know what I love and appreciate, and therefore I know what's allowed in my classroom. And so when something approaches me or confronts me that doesn't match that love I know, it's simply not allowed. It's got to go.